On a dark night, Food Review Friday finds me in Monterey Bay, and I'm here for a trip, but we're also here to check out some of the local food. And in this case, we are here to check out Heirloom Pizza Company. This place specializes in deep dish pizza. They've got that cornmeal crust that I like, but we're out here in Monterey. This place is highly rated. Look around, the place is full and there's a ton of people waiting for pickup. So generally speaking, I'm more a New York style pizza guy, but I'm down for deep dish, so we'll check this out. Like I said, the Heirloom Pizza Company does deep dish pizza. Here's their menu. A couple of appetizers, those roasted broccoli, which we ordered. They've got some salads, but here's the highlight. They've got the deep dish pizza, they've got the thin crust pizza. Nice bit of selection here. They've got a nice mix of vegetables, and the prices are pretty reasonable. They've got a good selection of beers and wines too, so I'm really excited for this. So our roasted broccoli just arrived. Here it is. That looks pretty good. That's a lot of breadcrumbs, roast crisp broccoli. I'm gonna give this a try real quick. And dig in. Nice. It's tender. It's soft. Good crunch on the breadcrumbs. Good garlicky flavor. I like it. I'm excited for the pizza now even more. Just a second look at that breading for that roasted broccoli. It makes it a great dish. Lots of garlic flavor, breadcrumbs, a little bit of olive oil. It's pretty good. It makes the dish better than just roasted vegetables. Pizza arrived. I'm pretty excited. Look at that deep dish, cornmeal crust. Just looks good. We're gonna do this cheese pull. Look at that. Nice, thick, warm crust. That cross section. Here's a different view. Look at that. Just nice, thick, warm. Looks amazing. I'm kind of excited to dig into this. I mean, I'm a New York pizza guy, but I can't deny this is a good looking pizza. Here's that crust cut. Ooh. Cornmeal, nice and crunchy. Love it. Time to dig in. That tomato sauce is amazing. Really good, really flavorful. Lots of Parmesan. Really good stuff. I'm gonna finish this pizza and we'll go over the rest of the review. So far so good. Cheers. What makes Heirloom Pizza different from most Chicago style is that unlike that buttery crust that you get at a lot of Chicago style pizzas, Heirloom does a cornmeal crust, and I think that's a lot better. It's got that nice crunch to it. Doesn't get soggy as quickly. I like that a lot. I mean, look at this thing. Ooh. Look at that, nice and buttery. Super good crunch. I love it. And it still has that buttery flavor. I like it a lot. I'm gonna get back to finishing this pizza. Alright, let's talk about Heirloom Pizza. That was really, really good Chicago style pizza. And I am not a Chicago style guy. I'm much more New York thin crust style, crispy, crunchy crust kind of person. And that was really, really good. In contrast to most Chicago style places, it actually had a cornmeal crust rather than the extra buttery crust that a lot of Chicago style pizzas have. And I gotta tell you, that's a really nice change. It's good, it's crunchy, it had a very nice texture, just delicious all around. Not too saucy, so the crust stayed solid and maintained that great texture that I really enjoyed. The tomatoes were just amazing. They were juicy, they were huge, fitting for a place called Heirloom Pizza. Most of the tomatoes that you see in supermarkets, this beefsteak tomatoes, things like that, they're bred for size, they're bred for color, not necessarily for flavor, which is why it's kind of important that we got Heirloom Pizza to live up to its name of having really good tomatoes. If you're ever out and about and want to get proper tomato flavor, Heirloom tomatoes, very good way to do it. And that's the other thing. The toppings are great. It was a nice balance. You put too many vegetables in a pizza, things get soggy. But they had a nice balance with that one. The right amount of salt, the right amount of seasonings, really good fresh cheese. I can't state that enough. On top of that, the roasted broccoli, great dish, perfectly seasoned, nice and roasted, those garlic breadcrumbs and all that stuff. That was amazing. The waitress told us that some people will take the crumbs left over and put it on their pizza. That's a great idea. I suggest you do it when you're over there. Everything really came together well for this place. It's got the great flavor, the great service. Even the sodas that they serve is not the huge generic type. Regular brands have got a small batch, brewery over there. Not brewery, but soda company, and it's good stuff. It really is. Um, and yeah, it's very rare of me to be effusive of praise for Chicago style pizza like this. Heirloom Pizza in Monterey, as expected. This is the rating is going to be obvious. That's hot food, great stuff. Whenever you're in Monterey and you don't feel like seafood or you just want good food and good pizza, this is a place to go. Cheers, everyone.